Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it's Paydirt review time again, and this time I'm going to be reviewing a really new seller who already has a glowing endorsement from Mike over at Gold Nugget Sales.
All right, my buddy Chris from Gold Baron Paydirt. If you haven't seen it yet, goldbaron.com?
goldbaronpaydirt.com.
goldbaronpaydirt.com. Go check it out. Great Paydirt over here, and he's in.
So as you can guess, I'm going to be reviewing goldbaronpaydirt.com, and more specifically, both of his bags of Paydirt, his claim bag and his quarter grammer bag. Now, even though Mike said his Paydirt was great, I decided I would review it anyways and see if it truly is a great Paydirt or if Mike was just being really nice. So let's just flash up the description for these two bags of Paydirt, go to the overhead, and check them out a little bit closer. As you saw for the claim bag, it has a pretty basic description. It doesn't even tell you how much gold is guaranteed in it on his website. If you go to his Amazon listing, it does say it is guaranteed 0.1 gram of gold. And I did contact the owner through a dummy email, and he did state that both bags are identical. In fact, if you buy the bags from his website, it is shipped from an Amazon warehouse. So both bags are identical on his Amazon or website, just the price is different. So this bag is guaranteed 0.1 grams of gold, but you won't know that if you buy it from his website. Now for the quarter grammer, the description is much more detailed. It tells you where the material is from, where the gold is from, and even what size the nuggets are with a picture. And this is the picture listed. As you can see, it's right there. And that is what he is calling a nugget. I don't agree with that. They might be pickers, just depending, but they're definitely not nuggets in my opinion. But at least he does show you a picture so you can, in your own mind, know what he's considering to be a nugget. Now, he doesn't state a weight on the claim bag, but we're going to weigh it up anyway just to see. And there you go, 5.8 ounces. And we'll weigh up the quarter gram bag, 2 pounds, 0.9 ounces. So it is over the 2 pounds stated. And let's open it up. Oh, the seal must have broke on it. You can see it is still sealed there, just had some dirt in between. And I will rinse out the bag before the end of the video, and I did see it comes with a little gold vial so you can put your winnings in it. I'm not going to open up this one. This one I'm going to pan out off camera. This one I'm going to go classified down just to see what size the material is in, so I'll be right back. Okay, all done classifying, and as you can see, the vast majority of this material is in the lower two classifications, the -20 +40 and the -40. There's almost nothing in the +10 or the -10 +20, but I did see gold in both of these classifications, and based on his description, this is where I think I'm going to find almost all of the gold, if not all of it. I might find some in these other two classifications. In fact, I'm really hoping I do because I don't want to pan all this material out if it has no gold in it. But the only way to really find out is to pan it out. So let's go get some water and do just that.
I want you to hear my hillbilly song. It's garrulous, verbose. It's a little long, but it's sung with heart, and it's coming from a place where I belong. The answers I've been seeking, I've found them here. I'm sanctified, I'm purified, and the water's running clear. There's a spirit in these hills, and I feel it's always near. Now a man of proposed intellect found solitude in God. That's vexing, that's complexing, well, that's just a little odd. but I found my former path to be a cold but a rich facade. 'Cause Archimedes' lever can't lift your soul, and a PhD in alchemy can't make a heart of gold. I had to look past all the things that I've been sold. The precipice of bliss I have found upon a morning's kiss. The grass displays its velvet mist. The dewdrops fill my bucket list like notes of love passing from nature's lips. The water holds all memories, the ages of the rocks and trees. Traveled skies, traveled seas, lives inside of you and me. Part of who we are and part of who will forever be. As the beauty of the music penetrates my soul, I meditate to emulate its vibration as a goal, to see myself attached to the symphony as a whole. 'Cause Archimedes' lever can't lift your soul, and a PhD in alchemy can't make a heart of gold. You have to look past all these things that you've been sold. My new identity, 3 standard deviations from the mean. A marriage of 2 hemispheres, no fences in between. No veils of confusion and no smoke screens. The preponderance of evidence has bound itself to providence. This song became my Peter's pence, to live my life without pretense, to learn to love the common in a sense. What can't be seen cannot exist, puts Occam's razor to your wrist, binds you from the love you'll have, guarantees the love you'll miss. The limit of your own vision should tell you this. 'Cause Archimedes' lever can't lift your soul. A PhD in alchemy can't make a heart of gold. You have to look past all these things
that you've been sold.
So won't you please join me, if you will, in the harmony, the symmetry, the beauty of these hills. The spirit of love lives here still. No longer we will be cynical, we'll choose a life atypical. We'll accentuate and appreciate the things we can.
Well, finished panning everything out as you saw, and that was some fairly easy Paydirt to go through, but we'll talk about that in a minute. For right now, let's show you the gold I found. Now, in the claim bag, which I didn't film, this is what I found. So we'll put this one over here. And now let's show you what I found in the gram bag, the quarter grammer. I found gold in every classification, +10, -10, +20, and all the way down. And you can't probably see it on camera, but there's a lot of little bitty tiny pieces in the -40. It's all probably -100, 200, 300. It's all really, really fine stuff. So let's turn on the camera and start weighing some stuff up. Clean this off. Make sure it's nice. All right, we're going to start with the claim bag. Now this one, like I said, was guaranteed 1/10 of a gram on Amazon. On the website, it doesn't say a weight, but the owner did state that they're the exact same Paydirt. And there we go, 0.125 grams. And now for the quarter grammer, let's weigh it all up and see. 0.255 grams. So both of them a little bit more than I was guaranteed. Now for these bags from Gold Bear and Paydirt, the claim bag was really easy. I think he says it's a 2 out of 10, and I pretty much agree with that. There's not a lot of material at 6 ounces. It did cloud up the water a little bit. That's going to be the hardest thing. But all the gold was 20 mesh and above. There was, 5 little pieces of gold. So I would definitely, for a beginner, advanced, or expert painter, this is the claim bag, is an easy bag. Now for the quarter grammer bag, it was a little bit more difficult. Of course, there is 2 pounds of material, so it did cloud up the water a lot more than just the small little 6 ounce bag. So for a beginner, I would give it a medium, but for an advanced or expert painter, I would give this an easy. Now, if you're really chased after that minus 100 gold, it might be a tad bit harder, but this material, even though it looks really dark and heavy in black sands, the material is incredibly light. So the gold sank down to the bottom immediately. It doesn't really have any black sands. There's just dark blondes. All right, finished calculating my ROIs, writing up my reviews, and let's get right to it. Now, again, I went through 2 bags from goldbaronpaydirt.com. I went through his claim bag that was guaranteed 0.1 gram of gold, and I went through his quarter grammer that was guaranteed 0.25 grams of gold. Now, again, he does sell these both on his own website, goldbaronpaydirt.com, as well as on Amazon. They both, regardless of where you order it from, ship from Amazon. So if you order it from his website, it actually is shipped from an Amazon warehouse. The prices are a little bit different. Now, for his claim bag, the price is $21.50 off of his website, but it's $25 on Amazon. For the quarter grammer, it's $45 on Amazon and $39.50 from his website. Now, as you saw earlier in this video, for the claim bag, I recovered 0.125 grams of gold, while with the quarter grammer, I recovered 0.255 grams. Now, the gold spot for both of these bags was $80.83, meaning for the claim bag, I found $10.10 worth of gold, giving me an ROI of 46.98%. Now, if I would have purchased this from Amazon, since the price was higher, my ROI would have only been $40.40. For the quarter grammer bag of Paydirt, I recovered $20.61 worth of gold, giving me an ROI of 52.18%. And again, if it would have been purchased off of Amazon, my ROI would have been lower at 45.80%. Now for fun factor, I'm going to leave them both at what their ROIs were, which was 4.7 for the claim bag and a 5.2 for the quarter grammer. For descriptions, the claim bag is only getting a 6. It definitely needs some help. He needs to import his description from his Amazon page to his website. I don't know why he's missing a few things on there. Maybe he forgot to copy and paste part of it, but it definitely needs some improvement. For his quarter grammer bag of Paydirt, it's a solid 8. It's a really good description. Maybe use a little bit more information, take out a little bit of information, but overall it's a pretty good description. Quantity and packaging on the claim bag was a 6.5 because, again, it didn't tell you how much weight it was. There was information missing, and it came in a typical coffee bag. While with the quarter gram bag, it was over the 2 pounds stated, and while it did come in a coffee bag, it was actually double bagged. I don't know why he doesn't have the smaller bag, double bag, but the larger bag is double bagged, giving it a total score of 9.5. And lastly, for customer service and shipping, he's getting a 10 for both of them. The shipping is incredibly fast because it's handled by Amazon. So if you have Prime, you'll get it in 2 to 3 days. If you don't have Prime, you'll still probably get it in 2 to 5 days. So it's incredibly fast shipping, again, all handled by Amazon. While the customer service was incredibly fast as well. I actually emailed him twice from 2 different dummy accounts, and in both cases he replied within 24 hours. So really good customer support and really good shipping on both of these bags. Giving both of these bags a total score of 6.4 for the claim bag and a 7.6 for the quarter-gram bag. Now, would I recommend or buy these bags of Paydirt again? I really don't know. I haven't bought a lot of quarter-gram bags in a while, so I don't know what the market is like right now. I will say I don't think these are great bags of Paydirt. I think Mike was just being really nice, but they are decent bags of Paydirt. The claim bag, maybe not so much. It's an under 50% ROI. There's not a lot of material. You're not going to get a lot of gold. I'm not a huge fan of little bitty amounts of gold, but a quarter-gram bag of Paydirt isn't a bad deal. I think a lot of sellers, especially a lot of smart sellers, are going to need to start selling quarter-gram bags of Paydirt with gold going up and up and up, especially over $80. $20 worth of gold is still a lot of gold. So again, I don't know if I would recommend this seller. I do like the quarter-gram bag of Paydirt. I didn't think $40 was excessive. You're getting a 50% ROI. They have a lot of sellers out there who sell 1-gram bags of Paydirt that you barely recover 50% from. So it's not a bad bag of Paydirt. You might want to try it. I definitely wouldn't order it off of Amazon. I would order it off of his website, goldbaronpaydirt.com. But it was a decent bag of Paydirt. I might have to start doing some research about some other quarter-gram bags of Paydirt. If you know of some other sellers that sell quarter-gram bags of Paydirt that have a decent ROI, make sure you leave a comment below and let me know. Maybe I'll do the battle with them. But that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Happy panning. And if you're not already a subscriber, think about hitting the subscribe button below.